that's a nice looking edge right there. Whoa! Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. How cool. Wait a minute. What in the world? We got an S right here. Let's see what we got for a reverse. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to Coin Quest Quarters. That of course being the series where I take $500 boxes of quarters like this one, go through the rolls in the boxes looking for interesting and valuable coins that I can use to fill in my collection books. While I think it's safe to say that filling in all 8 of these collection books is virtually impossible, I'm happy to say that these 2 are completely filled already. We're getting close on this one right here, and then of course the silver is going to be the most difficult part. 32 up through 64 is silver, and those are very hard to find. We also are working on our Canadian quarter collections, which they do come out from time to time, and we do have some of these already filled in. Of course, on top of finding every year and mint mark of quarter, our secondary objective is to find those 90% silver pre-1965 quarters, along with those West Point quarters from 2019 to 2020. Those are about 20-25 bucks a piece right there, and any Canadian, especially silver Canadians, would be amazing. When it comes to this particular $500 box of quarters, I think we actually have a pretty good shot at one of those West Point quarters, because if you take a look here, I found 8 2019 or 2020 reverses right on the ends of these coins without even having to open a single roll. So if there's 8 right on the end, who knows how many are going to be inside the rolls. And we actually have a chance at getting a W on one of these 8 enders. You can see we got a 2020 right there. Would love to find one, like I said, $20 to $25 coin right there, especially in good shape like those ones are. On top of those 2019 2020s, we also have a 2005 Kansas reverse showing right here. We are going to be looking out for the In God We Rust error on that one. And then we also have the Iho Mai Kaiki. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is one of the newer quarters that we have not gotten into the collection yet from either 2022 or 2023. So we'll definitely be putting that one into the collection as well. So yeah, as you can see, without even opening a single roll, we're already off to a great start. We will of course be using the Quin Coins silver stacking placemat, which features dimes, quarters, and half dollars across the front of it to aid us in our coin roll hunting today. As you can see, the front side of this placemat shows you all the different types of quarters that you could find in your quarter rolls, and then when you flip it on over to the back side, it shows you a little bit more information, goes into some specifics on what you really want to be looking for, and in addition to that, it also shows you the edges of these coins. If you're just looking for silver, this is a good way to find it. As always, if you're interested in picking up one of these silver stacking placemats to aid you in your dime, quarter, or half dollar hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com. I'll put links down in the description below. I also have penny and nickel placemats up there for you as well. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the hunt. All right, guys, we're going to start this one off with one of those 2020 enders. Of course, the infamous bat from 2020. I believe that is the American Samoas, so it'll be over here on this left side. We'll take a look if we can just snag ourselves a West Point coin right off the bat. Of course, every time you open a quarter roll, you always want to check for those silver edges on the ends. I don't see any here, so let's see if we can grab ourselves a West Point coin right here, right off the bat, to start us off for the quarters here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Nope, that one's just going to be a Philadelphia. We're looking for a W there on that right-hand side of Washington. So we'll take a look at the rest of these coins, see if anything else is going to pique our interest here. And right off the bat here, we do have one that we do want to take a closer look at. Of course, that's going to be the Delaware Spitting Horse is what we're looking for. This one doesn't appear to have it, and haven't had any luck at finding that one so far. So always looking out for it though. Now we are looking for 2022s. There are a few designs that we still do not have. I think we're missing one of the Wilma Mankiller P or D. I don't remember which one. We have 2 P's right there. We typically have a harder time finding those D's. So D for Denver. That one's a little bit further away for us, so we don't see too many of those coins show up. But yeah, let's keep going here and see what we can get. If I don't see anything soon here though, I think I'll probably just jump into the very next roll, and I'll double check these coins a little bit later. Alright, so I think that is just about going to do it. There is one more 2020 right there. We'll grab that Wilma Mankiller, put that to the side. That's actually a Denver, so we should have the one that we need. It's one of the 2. But we got another 2020 right here, which we'll check for that West Point here shortly. So let's take a look. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we got another P, but guys, as you see, we're getting tons of chances for that W, and I do have like a separate collection just for those. So I think what we'll go ahead and do now is just take a look sort of at the edge of these rolls. We'll take a look at the enders to see if we get a W, because that would be a very cool thing to pull a W off of the edge of a quarter roll like that. We got an interesting like a green edge here going on, so I'm not sure what's up with that coin. Oh, that one's completely colored green. Oh, that's crazy. It's also a 2009, which is a little bit more difficult to find as well. Wow, that is a crazy looking coin right there. It's not even green necessarily. It's almost like a dark, like as dark of a green as you can possibly get, almost like a black. Interesting find right there. Not necessarily a keeper, but it is cool to see anyway. So we got our 2019 right here. Like I said, have not been able to find any 2019 Ws at all. Have been 2020s for me. So let's see if we can change that right here, right now. Nope, that one's going to be a Denver. So we'll pull these out and save them for later. We'll go through them in just a bit. Although I will say, I did just see this, which I think is pretty cool. We got ourselves a bicentennial right there. I always pull these out. I think they're a lot of fun to collect. I make rolls of them. Kind of an interesting design, especially back during in 1976, you didn't have as many different designs on the quarters as you do nowadays, where you have 5 different designs coming out every year. So it was definitely an interesting addition to the quarters back in those days. So we'll go ahead and open up the next roll now. This is probably one of my favorite designs of the modern day quarters, and so that is why I'm really hoping we can get a W on one of those bad boys. I believe it's from 2019, and the crazy thing is, I think in one of our very first quarter boxes, we actually found a San Francisco mint on one of those, which ended up being a proof quarter for that 2019, which was just absolutely insane. You know, we were looking for the W, ended up finding an S, which I would say is probably the next best thing. All right, so there we go. We got our 2019 San Antonio missions. Very cool design. Let's see if we get a W on that bad boy. No, we do not. We just have a Denver on that one, so we'll put that roll to the side. And then we got 2 more rolls here that I want to go through on camera. So let's take a look at this ender, guys. That is the, I cannot remember how to say it, but it is one that we still need for the collection. It's the first time that I've seen this quarter in circulation whatsoever, so it'll be cool to grab that one off the end of the roll there. See if it's going to be accompanied by any silver coins. It doesn't look like it will, so we'll just snag that one off the end. It's definitely a nice shiny looking coin right there. And in case you guys have not seen this design before, it's very, very different for a quarter. And then there is the obverse. So yeah, that one is 2023. I believe this is the first 2023 quarter that I have seen. Of course, at this point, 2024 quarters are going to be coming out pretty soon here. So definitely got to get with the times, guys. I do love coin roll hunting quarters. They've just been a little bit tricky to get a hold of lately. So that's why it's been a while. But guys, I do have one more roll that I want to take a look at on camera here, and then I'll go through all those rolls that I just opened and see if I can find anything else. So this one has a Kansas ender. You can see that right there. 2005 Kansas. There's a very cool air to be on the lookout for on these ones, which I actually have found before, and it is called the In God We Rust air, where the T in trust in the phrase In God We Trust is actually doesn't show up very well, and it's because of a grease air. So let's take a look and see if we can snag ourselves In God We Rust here on our first Kansas quarter. So we'll flip it over to the reverse to reveal that. 3, 2, 1. All right, no, that In God We Trust looks pretty intact, so that is not going to be what we're looking for. But guys, we got plenty more coins to look through here. There's the inside of that roll. Not seeing any silver, but could be W's in there, so we're going to check them all and see what we can come up with, guys. Stay tuned to see what we can find. And right off the bat, almost in the exact same location in this roll as in the last one. It's extremely chewed up. But as soon as I said that, we just got ourselves another bicentennial quarter right there. So I'll take it. We'll put it at start a little pile here, bicentennial quarters, and see how many we can get by the end. All right, guys, just finished sorting through those first 5 rolls, and here's what we got to take a look at. We got a big stack right here of 2020s and 2019s, and oh, that one is upside down. That's right, that bat goes that way. But we're actually going to flip these over to the back side anyway, because we want to check these for that West Point mint mark to see if we're going to get one here and get super lucky. I would love to find one in this box. I really feel like it's coming, so let's take a look and see if we can get one here. It's been all Phillies and Denvers so far. I would also accept a San Francisco. That would be pretty cool. And we're coming down to the end of the pile here. I don't think we're going to end up getting it this time around, but hey, you know what? That's only 5 rolls in. We got plenty more to go. I also realized that as far as the women's series quarters go, the 2022s, this is the one that we need. We already have the Wilma Mankiller, and let's see, what was that other one? Oh yeah, Sally Ride. We already have those ones. So let's take a look here though and see if we can get a Denver on this, because that's the one that we still need. So let's see if we can get it here. Nope, Philadelphia. So we'll keep looking for that one. I do believe we also still need the Maya Angelou. We don't appear to have that one in the collection yet. So I'll be on the lookout for that as well, along with any 2023s, because we don't have any of those yet. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get on to the next roll and see what else we can find. All right, there we go. We get a 2011. I forgot to mention we are still on the lookout for A lot of 2010s, 2011s, and 2012s. Now, as far as this one goes, that is the Chickasaw. We do not need the Chickasaw. We've got both of those. So we'll keep our eyes out for more 2010s and 2011s. There's a 2009 right there, Puerto Rico. That's kind of cool. I do like to put those to the side and determine if I want them or not. Oh, here we go. We got a 2023, and that one is going to be Bessie Coleman. Not in the best of shape, so hopefully we'll find one that's in a little bit better shape to put into the collection. But Bessie Coleman right there, and we get another 2022 right here. That one we already have. So we'll keep on moving here. There's a Salt River Bay. Let's get a W on that. Ah, no, not this time. And those W's have been really tough to find lately. But yeah, guys, we'll keep going, and I'll update you when I find something good. All right, another 2020 ender here. Looks like Salt River Bay. We've had luck with that design in the past in terms of W's. So let's see if we can get one now. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any silver here. Oh, that's a nice looking edge right there. Whoa! Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. How cool. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I was just saying, that is a nice looking edge there. And that's why. That right there is a mirror finish, 1776 to 1976 proof bicentennial quarter. Doesn't get much better than that. That's like 2 finds in 1 right there. Because like I said, I keep any bicentennials. That is even better. Now, it's not silver. There is a silver version of this, but you can tell it's not that because you got that copper edge there. So this one is just clad. But let's flip over to the reverse just to take a look at that as well. Yeah, not as obvious on the reverse there that this is a proof coin, but certainly when you look at that edge, I mean, it's nice and thick. It's really nice shape right there. Somebody pulled this out of a proof set and put it back into circulation, and we just found it. How cool is that? 1776, 1976, you got the double date going on there, and we got ourselves a proof coin. That is amazing. All right, so that comes out of one of our ender rolls, and let's see if it's going to deliver a W quarter for us as well. How awesome would that be? So we got our ender right here. Let's see if we can get it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Nope, no W on that one. But I did also notice we do have a Maya Angelou quarter right there. We do need that for the collection still, so I will take it. It's a 2022P. We also got another one of these a little bit earlier as well. So let's see if we got 2 different mint marks on those bad boys. There's a D, and there is a D as well. So 2 Ds. We're still looking for the P on that one. That was just an awesome, awesome coin right there that we just found. And couldn't be happier with the result there. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go through the rest of this roll, and I'll get back to you when I find something else. All right, guys, we're 10 rolls in now. We got a whole bunch of coins, though, that need to go into the collection. So I'm going to start actually with that proof. You can see I have a dedicated page here to proofs, and then down here is our W's. So we've only found 1 so far. I really feel like today is going to be the day we get another one, but I'll take a proof as well. You can see we got an 82, a 2004 Wisconsin proof, and now it's going to be joined by a bicentennial proof, probably the coolest of them all. That is awesome. Look at that. Nice little proof page coming along there. I think we find more quarter proofs than like penny proofs and nickel proofs. It definitely seems like there's more of the proofs coming out in the quarters, which is great. I love finding stuff like that. Also really love to put another W in right there. But with that being said, guys, we'll close that collection up and then pull out our 2010 up through current year, basically, because the Women's Series collection has not come out yet. So you can see right here, we're just going to be putting in those new coins that we found. We got a Maya Angelou right here. The mint mark is P, so we'll put it there on that left spot right there. So going in, Maya Angelou. We should be able to find the D today, I think, as well. Actually, I think I'm going to hold off on putting those 2023 coins in until the end. I've been seeing a lot of them come out, so I think we're going to have a whole pile of them and just put them in at the end. I think that's probably the best way to go. With that being said, let's get into the next roll. This is going to be our final 2020-2019 ender. Our final chance at getting a West Point ender, which is so, so cool. I've only done that once before. Let's just grab it right here. We got, I think, a Marsh Billings Rockefeller 2020. Let's see if we can get it, guys. Our last chance, 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's gonna be a P, so we'll just keep looking here, guys, and see if we can find one in the middle of the roll. So apparently I forgot to mention we did have one more ender, actually, and it is a bicentennial ender, so it makes sense that the box with the bicentennial ender would end up with a bicentennial proof, which is super, super cool. Let's see if it's gonna give us some silver as well, huh? That would be amazing. All right, I don't think there's anything other than that, at least showing from the edges, but we can take a look at that bicentennial. It's always cool to find these. I've already got about 5 of them plus the proof, so this one's actually in pretty good shape for its age. Yeah, that's a nice looking coin right there. So I'll definitely take that. And with that being said, let's get into the rest of the rolls. Boy, that's a nice looking 2020 right there. I almost thought that was a proof, but I pulled these out by the edge before. Oh, there's 65 right there, 1 year off of being silver. I don't know. I got a good feeling about this one. This could be a W. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, it is not. Just a Denver, but man, does it ever look nice, eh? 2020D, Salt River Bay. All right, let's keep going. Oh, there's a 2010 Yosemite right there. Do we need that one? I think we might. Yeah, we do. We need a 2010 Denver. So this has been really tricky to find. These 2010s, 2011s, 2012s, they're much lower mintage than the other years around it. Let's see if we can get the Denver here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Nope, just the Philly. I feel like we've been through this multiple times where we cannot get the mint mark that we're looking for on those 2010s, 2011. But we'll keep looking, and eventually we'll find them. All right, this looks promising. We got a 2019, my favorite design right there, San Antonio Missions, right next to a Marsh Billings Rockefeller. So let's give them the old flip here. Let's see, San Antonio Missions, P, and Marsh Billings Rockefeller, D. Oh, I had it upside down. All right, yeah, so that's a D. So that's a bust. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, we just came across another coin that may be going into the collection. Of course, it's going to be a 2012. We need those 2010s, 11s, and 12s. And this one we're looking for, once again, the Denver mint mark. So let's see if we can get it here. 3, 2, 1. No, we just got another Philly. All right, well, I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to look at some of the other coins that we've been finding. Again, got a nice little pile of 2019s and 2020s here. So let's take a look and see if we can get ourselves a W. How about it? All right, so we got Denver there, Philly there, Philly. Trust me, guys, one of these days all this checking is going to be worth it. It's been so long since I found a W, but I know it's coming. It just has to be, right? All right, Denver, Philly, and our final coin is Philly. All right, so nothing there. We do have a few Kansas quarters, though, that we can check for that in God We Rust there. It's also been a while since we found one of those, so would be cool to snag one here. So that one looks fine. Oh, wait a minute. This one might... Yeah, that's super light. You can see the T looks very different than the rest of the letters. So that is it. It's just very, very light on that one. Like, if you look at it the right way, it does kind of look like In God We Rust. So I will call that one an error coin. And that one looks fine. So yeah, I guess we did actually find one. It's not super apparent like some of the other ones that we found in the past, but I'll definitely take it. All right, guys, let's keep going, see what else we can find. Oh, that's pretty cool. We actually just got our first 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt, and it's cool because this coin's actually featured on the placemat. Once we're done with these here, I'll turn the placemat over and show you guys because we're actually on the opposite side currently. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the first one that I found of that. And of course, you want to check your Wisconsin quarters for that extra leaf, either low or high. Let's see if we can get it to focus here for us. So I'm not seeing it on that one, but I'll put it up on the screen exactly what you're going to be looking for on that one. Again, that's another coin that I still have not been able to find, but sure would love to. All right, let's see what else we got to finish up this roll, and then we'll dump these coins out and flip the placemat on over to the other side. So here we go, guys. Let's dump them out. Give it a flipperoo. And take a look at this. Our American Women's Series 2022 to 2025. And that right there is the exact same coin of Eleanor Roosevelt. Very cool. So that's the first one that we found of that. Again, 2023s have been coming out quite consistently in this box. I've just been putting them to the side and we'll put them all in at the end. But you know what? I think that's a pretty nice little sign right there. Let's just stick with this side, see if it's going to bring us any luck. I do have one more roll here on the table before I got to grab some more out of the box. So let's take a look and see what we can find right after flipping that placemat over. And not going to be any silver, that's for sure, but we do have a 2020 right there. Let's make sure you guys can see these. So 2020, flip it on over, and it's just a P, so not going to be that W that we've been looking for. There's a Salt River Bay. How about that one? Nope, just going to be a Denver. All right, let's see what else we got here. Well, that's a nice looking coin right there. Got some good toning to it. It's a Philadelphia, and it's a Lowell. So Lowell, Philadelphia. There's a River of No Return. We got back-to-back 2019s. See if we can grab a W. No, we cannot. I pulled that Lowell out, though, because it looks really good. I might be putting that one in the collection in place of whatever we currently have in there. Oh, there's one we don't see too often, War in the Pacific. So the roll of 2019's here. Let's flip that one on over, and that one's just going to be a Philly as well. So there we go, guys. We just got ourselves an Anna May Wong quarter from 2022. Another one of the ones that we still have not put into the collection yet, so I'll be putting that to the side there and make sure that it goes in the right location. And I think that is going to do it for this roll. I didn't look at the mint mark on that Salt River Bay. It's just a Philly. All right, guys. So we're about halfway through, just coming up on the halfway point of this box. It's been really good so far. We got ourselves a proof and some other cool stuff, including that Ngabwe Rust Air. So with that being said, let's get into the next roll and see what else we can find. And there we go with another Eleanor Roosevelt coming out just a roll later there, guys. Look at that. Eleanor Roosevelt 2023 Denver. Let's see what the one is that I got just a second ago. That was also a Denver, so I'll have to throw one of these back. I'll just throw the one back that we just found. How about that? All right, let's see what else we got in here. Wait a minute. What in the world? Guys, we got an S right here, but this doesn't look like a proof. I think this is a business strike San Francisco for whatever reason. Man, I definitely should be checking all mint marks. I do not want to be missing stuff like this. If I saw this coin without seeing the S, I wouldn't think anything of it. But that is definitely an S. Let's see what we got for a reverse. 3, 2, 1. And it is a 2013 White Mountain. Certainly wouldn't have guessed that. That is very interesting. Another San Francisco non-proof this time. It's just a business strike, but how cool is that? I guess we'll put it with the proofs, or maybe put it on its own row. I don't know. What's the protocol for stuff like this? Oh, that is so cool, though, that we were able to find that. I think that is similar to the S that we found on the San Antonio missions. So, yeah, definitely going to need to be checking for those S mint marks because they do show up from time to time. I think that those were just in sets, though. And they are not proof sets. They're actually business strike with the San Francisco mint mark. Either way, they're not meant for circulation. You shouldn't be seeing these in your change, at least not very often. But all right, guys, that is really cool. So we'll go ahead and keep going here, see if we can find some more S's. All right, once again, a couple of thick edges here. I just want to check real quick. That's Anna May Wong. We might need that one. So newer coin there. What about this one? It's a Denver 2020 Salt River Bay. I used to get so many of those back in like 2021 when they were sort of more fresh. Let's see what this is going to be. That is another one we may need. Let's see. Oh no, we do have all of those. Okay. So check the Anna May Wong. Let's see if we're going to need that. We got a Philly and a Denver. Perfect. So we got both of them right there. That's awesome. Okay, we may have something here, guys. The 2021s are famous for having a die chip on top of the hat. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is a 2021 piece, so it definitely has that possibility. I do see something on top of this hat here, but I don't know if it's just some gunk or if it's an actual air. So let's go ahead and turn on our microscope here, and we will take a look. Let's go ahead and turn on our microscope here, throw it up under, and take a closer look. Here we go. Yeah, it sort of just looks like some gunk on the hat there. I think I'm gonna hold it to the side just in case, but it kind of just looks gunked up on the hat there. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that, so we'll put it to the side, but I don't think it's really anything. All right, starting off with the bicentennial there. It's a strong start. And there's a 2020P. All right, how about a bat? 2020P, no. 2022, Wilma Mankiller, don't need it. There's a Salt River Bay P. Oh, there we go. We got an Alaska. I have been pulling the Alaskas out. I'm going to look at those under the microscope in a bit for the extra claw error. 2012 Denali, we do not need. And one final 2020 flip. It's a Denver. All right, well, that's different than I was expecting. Usually we get Phillies, but Denver's not a W, so we'll keep looking. All right, guys, this roll right here marks the halfway point in the box. It's been great so far. We've already gotten 2 San Francisco mints, 1 proof, 1 business strike, which is absolutely crazy. There's a 2020 right there. Another Alaska to check for a little bit later. I'm just excited to see what the second half of the box has for us. You know, with all these San Francisco marks coming out, it certainly feels like a W is imminent. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Wow, that's very interesting, guys. We just got a Kansas quarter that is extremely ground down, like almost unrecognizable. I don't think I mean, what if it is a mint there? That'd be insane. This could be. Let's take a look at the obverse. No, it's looks solid. No Ngabwi rust or anything. So I have to say I'm 90% sure that's post-mint damage, not worth anything, but I definitely feel like I should hold on to this one just in case, because that is a crazy looking coin right there. Given the fact that it's a Kansas as well, it makes you wonder about it. I don't know, let me down in the comments what you guys think about that one. Like I said, probably post-mint damage, but just in case, I think I'll hold on to it. Ooh, guys, I think we might have something in this roll. Let's get that focused. Not like a silver, but do you guys see that edge right there? That looks like it may be another proof right there. Let's see. No, it's not. It's just a 2023. And it is the Bessie Coleman. So at least that can go into the collection. It'll look real nice there. Thought we had a proof there, though, especially based off of what we have been finding in these rolls lately. All right, we got a chance at a collection coin here. Yellowstone 2010. Once again, looking for the Denver. And let's see if we can get it here. 3, 2, 1. No, Philadelphia. Man, those 2010s have been stingy with the mint marks that we want. All right, we got two really nice shiny coins right next to each other here. Just want to check those out real quick. They're just new coins, yeah. Just new. Hey, there's a bicentennial. Lots of bicentennials this box, that's for sure. All right, guys, down to 15 rolls left, and I got a pretty sizable pile here of 2019s and 2020s, so I think we're just going to take a look at those for that W once again and see if we can get lucky here. Probably do this only one more time, I would think, after this. And hopefully we can strike it lucky here. So it's all been Philly so far, I believe. That's about par for the course. There's a Denver. There's a P. There's a Denver. P. P. D. And P. No W's there, guys. However, I do have a couple more Kansas quarters we can take a look at. Maybe we'll get a nicer Ngabwi rust air than the first one that we found. Or maybe we'll find a San Francisco. Who knows? That one looks solid, and that one also looks solid. All right, guys, 15 more rolls to go. Let's see what we can find. Oh my gosh, what in the world? You gotta be joking me. I think I've had this happen before. This better be a dang good penny because we have just lost 24 cents. What is it gonna be? It's Canadian. What in the world? I mean, I was hoping for some Canadian coins, but not a Canadian penny. All right, well, let's flip it over and see what we got for a year. 1978. How in the world does that happen? A 1978 penny in an American quarter roll. Not something you see every day, that's for sure. Well, let's see if that penny's going to bring us any luck because that just cost us 24 cents. Actually, probably a little bit more than 24 cents because a Canadian penny isn't technically worth an American penny. It's worth about 0.71 cents or so in US. So interesting. There's a 2020. Let's see if it's got anything else for us. Here's a 2023 Bessie Coleman. Do we need one of those? So we have the P and that is the P. So we don't need that. What is that? Are you kidding me? Guys, we just got another San Francisco. Somebody's just dumping business strike San Francisco coins into circulation. So I guess maybe that penny did bring us some luck. Well, I guess let's find out what it is. 3, 2, 1. And it's a Voyagers from 2018. So the other one I think was 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2013 White Mountain. And now we're jumping all the way into 2018 on the business strike San Francisco coin right there. That's crazy. It almost makes me want to go back and look through all the coins and make sure I didn't miss any business strike San Franciscos. I don't know if they carry a whole lot of value, but they sure are cool and make the hunt interesting. So yeah, I've just been flipping basically every coin that is after 1999 to see if there are any of those, any more S business strike coins. I don't know when they started making business strike quarters in San Francisco. I should probably figure that out. I want to say it's somewhere into the 2010s actually, so it might not be worth it to flip over every single coin past 1999. But regardless, we'll just keep going here and see if we can get another one of those. There's a 2012 Denali White Mountain. Maybe we can get another San Francisco. All right, guys, we'll keep going, and I'll update you if I find anything good. Oh, that is actually really cool, guys. This is the first time that we have ever found this coin whatsoever. It's crazy because we're like 5, 6, 7 boxes in at this point of quarters, and we have never found this design ever. El Junk. So I don't even need to look at the mint mark. I already know we need this in the collection. Matter of fact, let me just show you the collection. This is absolutely wild to me that we still have this hole in our collection like that. Look at that. El Junk has absolutely nothing in it. I guess we should probably figure out what the mint mark is going to be anyway, though. So let's flip it over and take a look. And that appears to be a Philadelphia. So we'll just go ahead and put that one right in. That is so cool, guys. I am very happy about that. I don't think I've ever seen that coin in my life. It must be just one of the absolute hardest ones to find right there. 2012 El Junk coming out with just 10 rolls to go here. And let's see that. Voto para la mujer. 22p. Do we need that one? I think we still need the Denver on that one. Yeah, we still need the Denver. Haven't been able to get it yet. But we'll keep looking, guys. Hopefully we can fill those coins in by the end of this episode. All right, we're coming up to the final 5 rolls here, and I just snagged a Yellowstone right next to that District of Columbia. And once again on the Yellowstone, yeah, we're looking for the Denver as always. So let's see if we can finally get it here. 3, 2, 1. No. Philadelphia it is. All right, we'll keep looking. All right, I'm ready to have my heart broken again. Grand Canyon 2010, looking for that Denver, of course. 3, 2, and P. All right, keep moving. All right, guys, here we are. Last roll, last chance for silver. Then we're going to be looking through all of these at our last chance for that W. I really hope we can get one here. So first off, let's go ahead and open our last roll and see if we're going to see any silver edges staring us back, or maybe another proof edge. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, what do we have here? This could be something. This is a really nice New Mexico 2008. So not a proof, and it doesn't look like we have any silver coming out either. But I do like to pull those nice looking edges out from time to time just to see what they end up being. All right, let's take a look at the coins on the inside here. Guys, I have a huge stack of Alaska quarters that we're going to be looking at also underneath the microscope. And there's another drummer board quarter for us right there. We've almost got, I don't know, about half a roll of those in this box. It's been crazy. Oh, there's a Wisconsin right there. We'll want to check for that extra leaf. I don't see it on that one. So we will keep on trucking here. Yeah, very excited to look at those 2019 2020s though. Like I said, I've just kind of had a feeling this whole box. I really feel like the universe is gonna send one our way, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We have found more San Francisco minted coins in this box than any other box of quarters that I have ever had. One of them being a proof, and then the other 2 being business strikes so far. So maybe we'll end up with another one of those. Who knows? All right, all 2022 Ps on those Voto para la mujer so far. So I guess we're not going to be getting that Denver. But anyways, here we go, guys. That is the end of that roll. Nothing too significant came out of it. Here's our stack of 2019s, 2020s, though. Quite a decent amount of them there. So let's see what we can do here. See if we can finally get lucky and grab ourselves a W. So we got a Denver to start us off. Maybe that's a good sign because we don't see Denvers all that often. And then followed by a whole bunch of Philadelphias. Nice mix of 2019s and 2020s here. I do like seeing those tall grass prairies. Those don't come up too often. I know I have one of those. Oh my gosh, I just dropped them. All right, we'll have to check those in a minute. Let's just go through the rest of the stack here first. It's not looking good, guys. We're coming down to the end of it now. A lot of Phillies here. And the last one is Denver. All right, and that one is a Philly. And that one is a Philly. Ah, that sucks. But we do have other things to look for, and of course, this hunt has been pretty good to us. We've found a lot of really cool stuff, and maybe more to come. Let's take a look at this Kansas quarter here, see if we got it in Godly Rust. No, we don't have one on that. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and turn on our microscope and throw some of these Alaska quarters underneath the microscope. We can take a look. There's some pretty cool airs to look for in different variations of them. You're not going to see the same one twice typically. I did have a Crossing the Delaware quarter up under the microscope right there that I was looking at a little bit earlier. I think this may have a slight die chip on the top of the hat there. Nothing too major though, but still interesting find nonetheless. Let's go ahead and throw some Alaska quarters up under the microscope now and take a look. So we're looking for an extra claw there on the bear's hand. And I don't know, I kind of see it there, but typically what I like to look for is extra metal between the L and A on land. I think that's more interesting. Sometimes you get some big splotches of metal, so I'm going to throw that one back. That one's not doing it for me. How about this one? Let's see. Yeah, that one is, you can see right there between the A and N, there's a big splotch of extra metal that shouldn't be there. That's the kind of stuff that I like to look for, so I think that one, I will call that a keeper. All right, next up, I'm really hoping this one has it because it's a nice looking coin, so it would be a great example. I mean, it does have the extra claw, I believe, but no extra splotches there, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to throw that one back. How about this one right here? Nothing on land and a little bit of extra claw. Not too interesting there. All right, up next, we definitely, oh yeah, look at this one. Look at that, you got extra material between L and A, between A and N, and then even like within the N itself. Even with the T and H, and then the E and A and great. Sorry, I'm just throwing letters out there. You guys can probably see what I'm talking about though. There's quite a bit going on with this one, so I think that one's a keeper. All right, seen a little bit of extra metal on the A there, but not really worth holding on to since you see so many of these. And the final one right here doesn't appear to really have anything wrong with it whatsoever, so we'll just throw that one back. And with that being said, guys, we got a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and put those coins into the collection now so we can see those spaces filled in for the 2022s and 2023s, and then we'll just go from there. All right, guys, here's what we were able to do for 2022 and 2023. We can take a look here. All of these coins ended up getting filled in, so I'm just gonna slide that bad boy out, and we can push those coins into where they go. We are still missing a few, so we'll be on the lookout for those in the next episode. But for the most part, I think we're doing pretty good here with the 2022s and then kind of going into 2023. It looks like some of the designs did not end up showing up in this box, and some of the mint marks didn't show up either. Let's get that Eleanor Roosevelt in. It's the first one we got going onto that second row partition there. So that's pretty cool right there to get those coins in, and that's starting to fill out nicely. And then we were actually able to fill out this page completely as well with the addition of that Maya Angelou Denver quarter. So we'll go ahead and slide that in to complete this page and finally get that page all finished up. All right, there we go, a full page. That looks really nice. And believe it or not, we will be probably completing this page pretty soon too. I think this only takes us up through maybe 2025. I mean, you got in 2023, maybe halfway through 2024. I don't know. We're going to be running out of space here shortly because they just release so many quarters every year. But I'm happy to look for them. It's very exciting to find all the new stuff that's coming out. And then over to our proof area, you can see in addition to that 1776, 1976 San Francisco proof quarter that we got today, we also got 2 business strike San Francisco coins, which is just wild. I've never seen anything like this before in a single box, like all those San Francisco coins coming out all at once. And I think I'm just going to put these, I don't know, maybe right below them for now. We'll probably run out of space at some point if we keep finding proofs and business strike S's at this rate. Fortunately, we didn't end up getting a W like we would have hoped. I mean, we got one right there. I was really hoping to put one right next to it, but that's all right. There's a lot of good stuff that came out today, especially, I mean, we more than doubled the size of this section right here, which is just wild to me. So guys, overall, very successful box. We got all the brand new 2022s, 2023s going in, just a few more to find there. We did get our very first El Jung 2012, quarter into the collection, which was really cool to see. I've never seen that design before. Let me know down in the comments if you have ever gotten one in change or in your coin roll hunting endeavors. By far the coolest find for me was that 1776 1976 bicentennial proof quarter. It's awesome coin right there. Definitely hard to beat that other than maybe like a silver or a W. And we got plenty of great additions to our overall collection as well. Real quick before I end the video, just want to remind you, if you're interested in picking up one of these silver stacking placemats to aid you in your own quarter, dime, or half-dollar hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com. I'll put links down in the description below, and I also have penny and nickel placemats up there for you as well. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week. Always bring you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out. And I will see you in the next episode of Coin Quest Quarters.